19 Chestnut Street. Part 2. Good evening. What you are about to hear is a dramatized audio translation of the events that occurred at 19 Chestnut Street, July 25, 2018, starting at approximately 9:08 p.m. and ending at approximately 9:27 p.m. This translation was taken from video surveillance cameras and audio microphones placed in the living area, kitchen, upstairs hallway, and master bedroom of the home. Translation goes as follows. 9:08 p.m. Susan Meyer, former lead investigator for the Hamilton Paranormal Research Center, arrives at the home and enters through the front door. 9:09 p.m. A small manila folder, sitting on the coffee table, begins to shake, and eventually takes flight, in the direction of Miss Meyer, striking her between the eyes, causing a small cut in her skin, and tiny droplets of blood to flow down her face. 9:10 p.m. A large curio cabinet to her right, seems to move out, by itself, about 3 inches from the wall, and crash to the floor in front of her, pinning her between it and the front door. At which time, Miss Meyer screams, "Michael, why are you doing this?" 9:11 p.m. A low humming sound is heard, the volume intensifies, and forms into what appears to be a voice, saying, "This is my house." 9:12 p.m. All lights under surveillance start turning on and off by themselves. Doors opening and closing repeatedly. The front door opens so hard that it strikes Miss Meyer in the back, knocking her over the broken cabinet and down onto the floor, dropping her purse in the process. 9:13 p.m. What appears to be a strong gust of wind blows through the living area, so hard that it knocks over a table lamp and several knickknacks off the shelves, sending them crashing to the floor below. 9:15 p.m. From the floor, Miss Meyer screams, "Michael, stop. I know this is your house. I know, stop." 9:16 p.m. A small cat enters the frame, from the bottom left corner of the screen, and immediately flies backwards off screen. The sound of it hitting the wall, and scurrying away is heard soon after. 9:18 p.m. All activities stops. Miss Meyer stands, grabbing her purse, and says, "Michael, listen to me. I know you're mad. I don't want you to leave. I want you to stay. I quit my job today, to be with you. I wanna be with you, here, in this house." 9:21 p.m. What appears to be a large mass of black fog appears on camera, forming into what looks like a person. 9:22 p.m. Staring directly into the fog, Miss Meyer says lovingly, "Michael, I can finally see you. I love you. I love everything you do for me, and now, we will always be together." 9:24 p.m. Reaching into her purse, Miss Meyer produces a small handgun, and places it to her temple. 9:25 p.m. All video surveillance cameras shut down and lose signal. Only audio remains. 9:26 p.m. One single gunshot is heard, then the sound of something heavy hitting the floor. 9:27 p.m. All transmissions are lost. The body of Susan Meyer was found dead after a neighbor called 911 to report what sounded like a gunshot. Officers arrived on scene to find the house in disarray, and Miss Meyer's bloody corpse lying on the floor in the living area, the victim of an apparent suicide. The body was taken to the county morgue, where cause of death was confirmed. The results for Case 137 are as follows. The home is believed to be completely consumed by a malevolent, evil spirit. Any further investigation may result in injury and/or death of another member of this organization. I will not take that risk. Case 137 is now closed, and will never be spoke of again. My condolences to the Meyer family. Thank you for your time. David Weinhardt, Director of Operations, HPRC.